Hey, the Rulers DMO73 here, and we are here with not one, but two boxes of Thoth of the Trinity to open. Set 1 of Trinity Cluster, let's go ahead and jump right in.
Ruler School is brought to you by Odyssey Games, where you can go to pre-order upcoming Force of Will sets, ccgprime.com for singles and supplies, cardodoko.com for those rulers in the international market looking for product, the Ruler School Circuit Series now offering our Q2 2024 circuit kits, and our guest lecturer members, Fight Ramen. Class is in session.
So here we are, box 1, Thoth of the Trinity. New packaging here with the smaller boxes, smaller pack size, still 36 packs. Very excited to see, particularly because this is our first time seeing those new champion cards from the Worlds format. So I'm very excited to see those guys in their form. Come on, let's get a Ryan Miles. Can we get a Ryan Miles pack 1? Let's see. We got our box topper here. This phenomenal set here. It's 2 cards, actually, it looks like here. We got a Uber in the box topper. That's news for us. 1 Uber per box seems to be exciting. An Uber Therion morphing. That's pretty sick. Did not know that we were getting that. That's a nice little surprise. Very, very cool. And a box topper of the new 12 Sacred Knight. Very, very cool card. Very, very good card. I'm excited to see what outcomes. Then we have our Moria pack, where we've got our reprint of Warhorse, reprint of Severing Winds, reprint of Demonic Dead. So these common ones that are getting in every single pack: Sealed One-Eyed, a Eternal. We got a Carlina as our ruler, and then we got a Lorite, which comes in foil. That's super sick. Can we get a Garion too? We got a Vivian also in foil, still pretty great. And we got the Tama Familiar of Holy Wind as our 3 promo cards. Those are really, really nice. Super nice to have the Lorite. Super hyped about that. Alejandro looking pretty snazzy. So we got 36 packs to go. A lot of cards here. Let's just go ahead and dig in. We got right out the gates a new stone, Fossil of Remnants. Produces 1 green. Dig and catalog. Tap, produce green and time. Spend this will only to play cards with Remnant from the graveyard, and you can only do 1 dig and catalog a turn. So very clearly for Utsunes. Magic Stone of Time. Alchemics 102. We got Evelyn, the AAA Aviator, who we've seen before. We have our Witch of the Tower number 12, Pandora's Sword. We got Ivory Tower, and a foil Work But Not a Job. So there's our 8 cards here. No, we got a super rare with the Ivory Tower and our first full art. So I'll just kind of drop those in there. Special Magic Stones looking good. Gotta remember that there's only 8 cards per pack in this. Elsa, the AAA Attacker, 112, only if you control Wuxia Wu. Target a Resonator as it enters the field. A Resonator spell as it enters the field, it becomes a Magic Stone until X end of turn. So you stop it from being a thing, and instead it comes into play as a Magic Stone. Whenever your opponent plays a Resonator spell, if you don't control Elsa, you can put it, and your opponent controls 2 or more Magic Stones, you can put this card from your hand into the field. So it's like canceling, but like by making it a stone instead, so it loses all abilities. That's pretty neat. Fool's Gold. Enter if you control a Rogue J Ruler, Exploration 1. You can tap it to Explore 1 if you're a rogue and produces white. Work But Not a Job. Another Witch number 12. Spirit Stone of Alexandrite. Put an Elemental Spirit Resonator from your hand into the item area. Taps to produce 1 void or produce 1 will of an attribute in a card in your item area. We have a Forbidden Apple, new card for Adam. Kane, maybe also Snow White. It's an apple chant. Quick Cast Remnant, draw 2 cards, then discard 3 cards. If you discarded a card with apple in its name, draw 2 cards, then discard draw 2 cards, then discard up to 3 cards. Interesting. Only usable if you controlled Snow White. Destroy all J/Resonators. Search your deck, graveyard, or hand for up to 2 cards named Apostle of Paradise and put them into the field. If you search your deck, you can shuffle it. Only usable if you control Abel or Apostle or Cain in its name. So it is a spell for both Snow White and Cain. That's interesting. Another stone. This does look like it's our light version of the Tri-Stones. Interesting there. We got a foil Darkness Tenebris for the 12 Sacred Knights. water elemental. We've seen a lot of cards at this point, so don't need to go dig into it. Gardenia's beloved handyman, the maid, another fossil of remnants here. I'm trying to get the focus just right here. Fossil of remnants, beloved valet, a forbidden wishes, the card for it seems like a card for Aladdin, probably. As additional cost to play this card, remove a wish counter from an addition you control and pay 5 life. Destroy target J/res. If you control the target resonator your opponent controls until end of turn. Gain control of a resonator your opponent controls until end of turn. Or put target resonator from your graveyard into the field. If you do... if it's a resonator with Shahryar, you can re-give it its ability specs. You can recycle Shahryar. Interesting. 1 cost, or put 3 wish counters on an addition with lamp in its name. Just a 1 cost reanimate is still pretty good, but you do have to get those wish counters. So, Sealing Stone of Iga and a foil Witch of number 12. Okay. More of our triple guy. Green, blue, Bird of Aradia. Another Evelyn. There's our first Remus, a reprint of Witch of the Fallen Kingdom. That's very nice. And our first J-Ruler side only, Leica, Rabbit Morphed. Black side J-Ruler only. That's interesting. I really do wonder how many of those we're going to get per box. We only need 3 total, but we'll see. Stone of Time. Leratrox. 102. Pamela, the AAA assistant. Return a AAA resonator, total cost 2 or more, that doesn't share a name with this to its owner's hand, and draw a card. Whenever a enters the field under your AAA resonator enters the field under your control, if you don't control Pamela and your opponent controls 2 stones, you can put this card from your hand into the field. So it's a way to like punish your opponent by recycling the AAA that you need to use. That's interesting. A little red stone, Voice of the Six Sages, gains the following abilities as long as you control, so only usable by Crimson Girl. Quick cast, J-Rulers you control gain +1/+1 for each different name among true magic stones you control, so buff your own board instead of stat negging your opponent. And on enter, search your magic stone deck for a true magic stone that doesn't share a name with magic stones you control, put it into the field rested. It's an addition. Pretty neat. And our first marble rare, Protoporus, and a foil Forbidden Wish. Still kind of hyped about the fact that we had a uber rare box topper. It's pretty nice. Let's see, the empty table of the 12 Sacred Knights. You can banish 12 Sacred Knights in its name rather than pay its cost. Choose a race to be referenced by this card as long as it enters the field. Whenever a J card destroys a J/resonator of the race, you can return this to your hand. Tap to give resonators of the race +2/+2, or tap to deal 200 damage to each of the resonator of the race. Play this ability only if you control the resonator. So this is obviously good for Gardenia, right? Like tapping to just hurt your own stuff, which is pretty good. Witch number 9, Remnatherion, Assault into Gardenia's Mansion. 0 cost, non-quick cast. You can't cancel as long as you don't control any magic stones. If you don't control any magic stones and have no cards in your magic stone deck, recover a sub-ruler you control with no attribute. So pretty good, helpful for recycling the Agents Against Arcana line. There's our Aladdin. Quick cast, Mythic, 4/5. If you don't control Aladdin's Lamp, get Aladdin's Lamp, put it into the field. Then put, if you control Elf Layla, and get 3 wishes on it, and it gains Mythic until the end of game, so you can't double the lamp. That makes sense. Rest a recovered edition, named Aladdin's Lamp with wish counter on it. Choose 1. Put a Light or Wind Spirit Resonator, cost 4 or less, from your hand into the field. So Genie. Remove a Story Resonator from the game, then put it into the field under its owner's control. So flicker a Story Resonator. That's pretty cool. Remove a risk counter. Search your deck for any card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So very clearly trying to set us up for being able to do cool things with a Sherry-focused deck, which I really like. Insatiable Desire for Knowledge as a super rare foil. Oh, I should probably be sorting these out. There's our super rares. A lot of things to talk about. Alchemics, a stone here, Magic Stone of Beasts. Whenever a Werebeast J-Ruler enters the field under your control, draw a card and it taps to produce red or green. Okay, that's pretty good. Remnitharion, Breaking into the Mansion, another stone, Insatiable Desire, and a foil Communication with Animals. It's pretty good stone. Synthetic Spirit, Witch of the Tower number 9, Romulus, Darkness Stone, Magic Stone of Empathy, produces black and deals 300 damage to you. If you spell with Gardenia in its name, you can't cancel it. And pay 2 black to deal 500 damage to you and banish this card. Only if you control a Darkness Witch J ruler, so you can use it to kind of focus it up for Gardenia on her backside. Forgotten does thing, Ignia, the Awakening of Lumia. Lumia spell, quick cast. Gains the following abilities in all zones as long as you control J ruler Sacred Lumia. Can be free if it's your first spell, or pay 1 less to play this card if it's not your first spell of the whole game. Remove target resonator from the game face down. If you do, remove all non-Magic Stone, non-J ruler entities that share an attribute with the card removed this way from the game face down. It is both sides. That's kind of crazy good. And we got a foil Gardenia's Beloved Butler as our foil Marvel Rare. Pretty good. We got an emblem. Forgotten Wolf, Bear, Remus, the Great Work 1. It's a super rare, and a foil Synthetic Spirit. Looks very, very nice. Bum, bum, bum. Blue Witch Lady, number 6. Number 4, Anti-Arcana Aiming. Okay. Play this card only if it's Hua Jing. You can pay 1 less if you control Sarah. Destroy target resonator or addition your opponent controls with total cost X or less, where X is the number of magic stones your opponent controls minus the number of stones you control. So it's just spot remove anything for potentially 0. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. We have Sarah, the Opper, that references that. Gets to go get that and search it and put it into her hand. And it's whenever your opponent plays an addition spell, you get to cheat her in. Black Synthetic Spirits, Magic Stone of Sympathy. It's the black pained tri-stone. Another forbidden, and a foil Magic Stone of Sympathy. Very, very nice. Moving right along. The Beloved Maid. Elsa, Fool's Gold Rabbit. Robert. Seems to work with Elsa. Search your deck for a card named Elsa. And then whenever an Elsa enters the field, if you don't control Robert, you can put Robert into the field. So Elsa gets Robert, Robert then searches you another Elsa. So a lot of consistency in this deck. Witch of the Fallen Kingdom is going to be very good against this deck for sure. And a Therion morphing in the super rare slot with a foil Remnitharion Direlupus. Going right along. Work but not a job. Blue Spirit. That's something. Very clearly right there. I think it's might be a foil Therion morphing, Fragment of the Emerald Tablet, Rumsfeld reprint, and a foil Therion morphing. Looks very nice. Kind of just want to compare real quick. Foil versus non. That's a good kind of look. That's a really nice looking Uber, to be perfectly frank. That's really, really pretty. Very cool. Digging in. We got another witch, kind of aiming. Haven't seen one of our, we've seen a J ruler, but not a ruler yet. 2 friends and a cat, and an assault into Gardenia's mansion. 2 friends and a cat, very good card. We are only not even halfway though, so still got a lot of worlds to see here. Wolfstone, Bear, Awakening of Lumia, Arya, the Liberated Vampire in our foil slot. Very nice. Let's see, Synthetic Spirit. There is the Lumira and Art of Alchemic Ascension and a foil Romulus. At this point in time, I think it's mostly cards we've already seen. Nothing too new here. If I see something new, I'll be sure to stop and let you know. Another stone. Foil of the Beast Encounter. Foil super rare there. We've only also seen only 2 Marvel rares. Curious to how the Marvel rare count changes in this. We have a Horned God of Aradia, super rare slot. Foil Gardenia's Beloved Handmaiden. And halfway through box 1, we have these 12 Sacred Knights, more Witches, Pamela, just so funny. The Abdul, nice to see, and a foil Restraints of Empathy. Halfway through our first box, a lot of cool stuff. We're digging in. We got more to open, so let's just get started here. More teeth, more stones, more wishes. There's our another Marvel Rare, our big Spider Boy, and a foil Gilderai. Looks very, very cool. Cool thing about this guy is if you give him to your opponent, you get him back. So very helpful for that. Gains the following cards in all zones as long as you're Gene. J resonators your opponent controls cannot attack unless you pay X, where X is the number of non-token J/resonator humans you control. Whenever your opponent gains control of this card's owner gains control of each entity they own but don't control. And search your deck for a card named Voice of the False God, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So hard to kill, but he's got barrier 1 or less, untouchable mythic, so he's always going to resolve when you cast him, which is really good to be able to like then immediately give him to your opponent, get it right back because of things like Fate of the Girl. This card is going to pair very nicely with Fate of the Girl, and it's a Gilderai, so that also combats with like Ghosts of Orleans and stuff like that. Evelyn, Assault, Voice, Arya, and a Sub-Ruler. We got Test Tube of Spirits as a Sub-Ruler. Nicely there. Now we just need the Lucy, right? Alchemics, more Witches, Stones, Aladdin, Super Rare Gardenia's House, and a foil Stone of Empathy. What is this card? Sealed Stone of Ega is the foil already there. Kind of jumped ahead of myself. Remnitharian, another Gilderai, and that Sealed Stone. I do think Sealed Stone's a super, so should have put it there. That's my fault when we get to the super rare count box for the boxes. A Remnant of the Box, their Knight of Transcendence, and a foil full art Rumsfeld. Looks very nice. Very cool with the new updated text. A little sad that it can take a full art slot, but also kind of nice to have full arts of the new text. It's just nice. Wolfstone, Synthetic Spirit, drop-in cards. There's our stone there, Remnant, and we got a Wu Jia Wu. Yeah. We're gonna play a Wu Jia Wu deck. Let's do it. There's our first ruler. He is not a he is not a cat. Okay? He's not. Look at him. Don't look at this. Look at this. Not a cat. Okay, here we go. Digging in. More work is not a job. Another stone. This is the fire stone that counts as green and black. Beast Encounter and a foil made. Take some of this trash out of my way. Get a sleeve for this Uber because I should have done that a while ago. That's okay. We're not going to judge me in the chat. Are we? We're not going to judge me in the chat? Okay. More maids. Sarah, Royal. There's our first Hydria. Thank goodness we got her. We're going to set her to the side. She's in the rare slot, so that kind of makes sense. And a foil Forbidden Apple. Looks very, very nice. Synthetic Spirit. Fool's Gold. Anti-Arcana. Aerodrone. 1 costs. Whenever your opponent plays a spell, this card deals 200 damage to your opponent. Play this card or its abilities only if you control a J-Ruler with Wu Jia Wu. Flying Barrier. Pay 0, reveal this card. If you control Evelyn, you can put it from your hand into the field. Only during your main timing. And only if you don't control a card named Anti-Arcana Aerodrone. So you just kind of chip your opponent to death with this card. Every single time they play a spell, you just are going to start chipping them to death. And we have a foil Helios Trace Magistus there, and I got ahead of myself. We got a foil Sarah, the AAA Opper. Pretty neat. That's there. Okay. Let's see. Alexandrite. Obviously hoping for one more ruler. Aradia of Heaven. It's pretty good in a full art slot. Because if we get 2 rulers and 2 like half rulers per box, that's pretty solid between like sub ruler, versus, you know, usability Aradia and a Witch of the Tower number 5. There's like a lot of, you'll be able to play stuff pretty nicely if that's the way it works. Although in this case, I got the wrong sub-ruler for the ruler that I hit, so that kind of sucks. Rabbit! But that's why we buy multiple boxes. We just kind of accept. If we hit a Lucy, all is forgiven, right? We'll see another Gleipnir there and a foil Stone of Time. We did hit the Bike, which is another super rare. It should be all 4 of our Marvels, unless they boosted the Marvel pull rate, but we'll see as we go. Robert, another Hydra is good. A Magic Stone of Remnant and a foil Reflected Blue Moon. Excellent. Fool's Gold. Synthetic. Big old Demon Boy and a foil Forgotten History of Remnant. 3 packs left. It looks like something. That's the Great Eye. Okay. Another foil stone and a foil The Great Works. Looks very, very nice. 2 packs left. We got, here we go. Another Marvel. Oh, it is 5 Marvel rares. Our Marvel rare count went up. And a foil Fragment of the Emerald Tablet. Okay, so hopefully this pack has another ruler in it. Otherwise, it might just be a weird box. Okay. Whew. We got there with a Lucy. Sorry, I kind of skipped past the moon there, but we got a Lucy. So it does seem like it might be, we'll see in box 2, but it does look like it might be 2 boxes and 2 like alt ruler, or 2 rulers plus 2 alt element rulers per box, which is fine. That's the totally fine amount, especially because now we also have a boosted pull rate of Marvel rares. That's 4 Marvel rares per box, or 5 Marvel rares per box. So that's it for box 1. Let's go ahead and quickly jump into box 2. Box 2, here we go. Let's see what Ubers we have for this one. Ugh, here we go. Here we go. I don't mind getting an Uber per box. It's pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. Some pretty insane back value here. Let's see what this one is. We got... Ooh! Whoa! That's pretty great. A Marvel can come Uber with Remnitharian random. Did not expect the Marvel to be what got an Uber there. We'll certainly take big old spider Uber. Looks pretty cool. The coloring is on his horns, and then the will symbol, which is pretty neat. And then let's see what our character cards are. Come on, Ryan Miles. Come on home to me here, buddy. We got our cards that we normally get here. Our ruler is My List. We hit another, we hit a Fossil Girl in the City with Alejandro. We hit a DBV Kakia, and we hit a signed Lorite. The signature Lorite. The Alejandro has blessed us this day. Bless up, Alejandro. Thank you for infusing my packs. We got the signed top version of the Lorite. That's so sick. And the Fossil Girl in the City. Absolutely epic. No Ryan Miles yet, but we'll take the Alejandro signed. And we got our alternate My List, which is nice. Very, very cool stuff from our 2 reprint packs. I mean, oof, man, I wonder how crazy rare those signed versions are in the boxes, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. We're digging in. A lot of cards we've already seen, so we're just kind of go quickly here. Windia Stone, foil Remus, very nice. Witch, more AAA stuff. Lumia's Awakening, a Therion morphing. Certainly can play a Wu Jia Wu deck right now, provided we get the sub ruler, which would be nice. And a foil Fossil of Remnants. We got Fool's Gold. Another Remus, Stone of Empathy, and a foil Bike. Magical Machine. Goes in the super rare pile. Magic Stone of Beasts. Little red card, Remus, and there's our first ruler of this one. We got Helen, Witch of the Ruins. Very, very nice. Is our first ruler. Keep in mind that on her front side, she is a rogue. So her stone will help her explore. The Fool's Gold will help her explore. Pretty good there. Remus and a foil art. Age of Alchemic Advancement. Magic Stone of Time. Alchemics 102. Bear. Another Hydra. That's number 3. Very important to note here. 2 friends and a cat. And a foil Pamela. Pamela! I just like their names. They're just like Robert. Pamela. Elsa. Just very Sarah. Just like... as opposed to Abdul and Christy and Kaguya and Scheherazade. Foil Lemira. Very nice there. It's just always funny to me when we have the different, you know, like Brad. High Fantasy and Brad. Synthetic Spirit, Rabbit, Robert, Ichnia, Age of Alchemic Advancement, and a foil Witch of the Tower number 6. Digging right in. Synthetic Spirit, Witch of the Fallen Kingdom. There's our first Marvel. We got another Spider, and we got a foil stone here. Also a very nice looking stone. Got all these. There's another stone. Our 4th Hydra. There we go. We got our 4. Helios Trace Magius. Very nice. Full art super rare. We have a full play set, so we can make sure no one else draws cards. Or we're also not drawing cards. We have something back there. It looks like a foil stone. And I was right. It is the foil Ruby of Lichen Blood tri-stone there. Very nice. I like getting foil stones. It's pretty good. Still haven't seen, you know, hoping to get a god pack, obviously. Aradia and a full art emblem of the 12 Sacred Knights. You know, that's obviously best. We would love to see what a secret rare in this set it looks like, especially since it seems like the Uber is going to be the box topper and not in the set. A foil Magic Stone of Beasts. This card single-handedly is going to make me very glad that we have Hydria. Just like, no, stop. I don't, stop. Stop drawing a million cards, please, and thank you. Just don't want to have to deal with a single flip of a Leica drawing you 4 cards. Sympath Empathy and a foil Horned God of Aradia. Very nice. Still going on. Alexandrite, Rise of Lumia, Aradia, and a Synthetic Spirit of Darkness. Oh! Test Tube of Spirits. We got a second test tube there. Just gonna quickly go through the rest of the pack there too. Little unfortunate. We were hoping to get Anti-Arcana Academy, but we still might. We still might. I'd like to be able to play that deck kind of for funsies, just right out the gate. Sealed Stone of Iga and a foil Alchemics 101. Not bad, not bad. Still got 4 Marvel Rares left to hit because of this new boosted Marvel Rare pull rate, which I think is kind of insane. Never mind, we have 3. No, that's a super. We have 4 Marvel Rares still left to hit. Bird. Foil Bird. Here we go. Things. Playing the feud. Insatiable Desire and a foil Elsa. Very nice. Give me anti-Stephen Jesswain Academy so that I can play this deck and have it be fun. Which, oh, double stones. Pretty good. It's pretty good. We take those. Mirror Magius. Foil thing there. Foil Big Bomb. Another foil stone. Another Synthetic Spirit as a Marvel. And a foil Abdul. My boy Abdul. Rocking it out. Come on. Anti-Stephen Jesswain Academy. Foil Windia. And our foil Marvel Rare is a Spider. That means at this point in time, we have a full play set of Spiders between 2 boxes, thanks to the Marvel Rare. The top deck Uber. So if we get a Utsunes, we can play that deck, I guess. Got a stone and a foil Windia. Let's get a full art play set of that for sure. Gonna be a great card for a long time to come. Synthetic Spirit, Sarah, Abdul, the Great Magic, and the is that a super? No, it's just a normal for the memory of remnants. Still supposedly have one ruler and one like bonus ruler type card left to go here. Foil Fire Spirit. Digging through here, seeing what we got. We got a foil box, Remnants of the Ruin. Looks very nice. It's a cool fancy void effect. Still got lots to go though. I like this card. I think this is going to be kind of maybe the win con, but you are pumping the board up a lot too. So then we got a foil of the Valet. So the more stuff your opponent has, the bigger your board gets. So that's also kind of the win con. And you can play March of the Machine Lords too. Gilderai and another Windia. We like to see that. And a foil, 2 friends. I love how his like face is cut off, but like in the full art version, you can see it. And they're like, hey, what's up? I'm here. It's pretty nice. Windia count 6. Put it up on the counter. That we haven't been running this entire time. Witch, Forbidden Apple, Therion, Knight of Transcendence, and a foil Pandora Sword of Chaos. Looks very nice. Digging through Maids. There it is. The AJA Anti-Stephen Jeswain Academy. It's really nice. I like that we have both of the sub-rulers already, so now I can just play that deck, which is a lot of fun. Rest of the pack was pretty good too, though. We should still have one ruler left. I'd love to hit, I think, Utsunes. I think that would be my favorite one to hit right now. Just because I have like the full art set of all of her stuff, the full set of her Marvel Rare. Not that she's gonna play it, but just like a good point to start. And because we can play Lucy, technically in terms of having rulers right now, we have access to 3 of the rulers of this set, which is Wu Jiawu, Lucy, and Helen. Plus the starter decks too. We could play those as well. But I'd love to be able to play more of them out of just 2 boxes, which would be nice. So we're looking for Utsunes, Gardenia. There's our other Marvel Rare. Nicely. There's our 5th Marvel. Nope, still got 1 more left to go. And a foil Ignia with 2 packs left. So one of these is a Marvel and one of them should have a ruler in it. Let's see which pack is which. Aladdin and Gardenia. So that's nice. We're able to play 4 out of the 6 rulers of the set out of just 2 boxes. That's very, very nice. Does kind of make me wonder how easy it is going to be to play Leica, just because of you need 3 little bonus rulers for her, but we'll see. Do have the Gardenia, is very nice. And then this should be a Marvel as well to get us to 5 Marvels, unless it's not always 5 Marvels per box. We'll see. That's a super rare and a foil. So it's not. Oh, no, it is 5. I can't count. Very clearly what's happened here is that I can't count. Because that's 5 Marvel Rares. I just can't count. So here we go. Let's move this stuff aside. Overall, pretty solid boxes. Pretty happy with this. Oh, wait. Sorry. I do have 1 more pack to open. Got you again. You thought I didn't, but I got you. So let's see exactly what this looks like. You see that shiny line? Looks so nice. Whew. Full art, Knight of Transcendence. Full art, Protopathoporus. Full art, Remnatharian. Full art, Gardenia. Full art, Synthetic Spirit. Uber rare, 2 Friends and a Cat. Uber rare, Insatiable Desire for Knowledge. And the super secret, I have to imagine. Oh my gosh, it's also Uber on the front. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, didn't expect that. Lucy the Witch as the Uber secret. So it comes with God Packs this time is all 5 Marvel Rares. At least, sorry, this could be a. I'm unsure if there's regular god packs. This could be just the only type of god pack that exists. If this is a hyper god pack, that's even crazier. It comes with 2 rulers, all 5 uber rares, and then the alt art Lucy. So this is the hyper secret. I guess. That's insanely. I'm trying to even get this to do justice here. We're doing it live. We're gonna let this switch to this kind of focus. I'm gonna just try to get this really nice and close in for you. Lucy the Witch. It is an alt art, uberized, on front and back, synthetic alchemist. We're just gonna quickly kind of. Here we go. Slide that in. Looks very, very nice. So yeah, that was a box. All told, like we said, super rares per box was. Let's just kind of do some quick sorting here because we know the count will be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 normals and 6 full art super rares. 2 rulers and 2 bonus card type rulers. The Marvel rares is 1 foil and 4 non-foils. Yeah, a pretty good spread overall, and just not what I was anticipating for this card to be. I'll pull up the sell sheet here on this, like the information from the sell sheet. This was not what I was expecting this to be in the slightest. So, I'm very happy about that, like extremely happy about that. That the rulers are the secrets. This might not be the uber secret. I truly don't know. I imagine that because it came with multiple ubers, this might be the hyper god pack, or there might not be hyper god packs, and I don't know. So we'll find out. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me know how your pulls go in the comment sections down below and what ruler you're most excited to see. And until next time, this is GMO73 saying class dismissed.